This is the motor out of my very first snowmobile I ever had back when I was 7. This is a Polaris 295 free air out of a 73 Colt SS 295. I actually just unseized this about an hour ago. It's been up on the hill there for a couple of years because the snowmobile was falling apart, and I think it's only has spark on one cylinder, but it actually does run though. See if I can find a place to set the camera so that you can see it. Here. This could be difficult. Yeah, I guess it'll work. Since I tried rigging this gas tank up, but it doesn't seem to be sucking gas from it. But, squirt a bit in the carbs. Still don't know if it's got spark on this cylinder, but... But as you can see, it does run. And that isn't the right exhaust from it. That's from a 250, I think, but it's still a Polaris exhaust, and it keeps falling off because it ain't held on to nothing. But I spent 2 hours unseizing this today. Hold it down. I saw it had spark on at least one cylinder, so I figured, well, I'll try it. And sure enough, I did, and it does still run. So I have thinking of doing something with this engine if I can get spark on the other cylinder. The reason they stopped running it when I was 7, when I first had this sled this motor came from, is it was having trouble, and it was only running on one cylinder. It was having spark issues. And the chassis for the sled was all rotted out, so we just junked that. And I had another Colt 250 chassis. We tried putting it in. We got it to run once in that chassis, and then it wouldn't ever start after that. So we just junked that chassis too and put the motor up on the hill. So this is the first time it's been running probably 3 or 4 years, I think. And I'm surprised that it still runs. This motor was rebuilt. A friend of ours gave the sled that this came out of to me, and he had rebuilt the motor and had the sled for his son, and when I got it, it was seized. And over the time it's been sitting for a couple of years, it's seized, and I've unseized it, and it's done this about like 4 times. I finally decided to try to see if it would run again this time. And what do you know, it does, so yeah. Polaris. Yep. I might put up another video of this motor if I get it to run on 2 cylinders and get a fuel system hooked up. I might do something with it this winter. We'll see.